Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and I'm so excited because today I have the brand new Planything release. Whoops. If we can get the box open, I can show them to you and we can plan with them. And these products will release on Friday, May 20th at 12 p.m. Eastern. So I also have a discount code for you. I just want to get all that stuff out of the way so that I don't forget to tell you. Sometimes I can do. So sorry, I should have opened this first, but now you're just anticipating it with me. So we're all on this journey together. I'm going to butcher this box. Okay, there we go. This came all the way from Denmark. All right, so we have two packages here. I believe the reason there are two packages is because Amber of Planything also sent me her last release of seasonal houses and trees and seasonal vibes because I didn't have that yet. So look how cute this little postcard is. I love it because it shows you a little bit of the Netherlands and Amber and her dogs. Very cute. So we need to figure out which is which here, because I want to start with the new products. Turn it around. This is seasonal vibes. Maybe this is a combination because summer houses and trees is a new product. So maybe this is just how she packaged them. These bags are super cute. A little packaging ASMR for you. Look at all that washi. All right, there is so much to dive into here and I'm excited. So let me stack the washi and I'm going to put, I think, seasonal vibes and seasonal houses and trees to the side. I also think that rainbow pastel boxes may be an older release. We are going to get into them, but this time so far I want to start with the summer release. Now, there are two different notepads in the summer release. I only happen to have one here, but both are going to release. The second one has kind of a, excuse me, a mint green background, and from the image that she shared, I can't see what's up here, but these notebooks are double-sided. Oops, well, that was a fail. Shifty washi over. These notebooks are double-sided, which is really nice because I feel, or notepads, not notebooks. We never really see double-sided notepads, and it's so great to not waste the paper. So this is a really nice size to just kind of keep next to my desk. Let's measure it. We have 8 by 5 3/4 notepad. So again, a good size. This paper feels really, really good. Now, do we go to the sticker book and then the washi? I think we'll do that. So the sticker book is Summer Houses and Trees, and the artwork is drawn by Amber of Planything, which is something new she started doing this year, I believe, and is really cool because I could never draw artwork. I am not artistic. So Summer Houses and Trees, 30 sticker sheets. These are on clear. So we have some ocean vibes. How much do you want to like go rent a bungalow like this on the water? Reminds me of, I think, Bali, I believe. And you even have like the little plank walk up to it. Very cool. And you have 2 pages of those. These are so pretty. She's very talented. Then we have these summer houses. So the pool in the backyard, the pool on the side. Makes me want to go jump into a pool. The lawn chairs. A lot of like planner scene opportunities to be able to be made here. And then we have these houses on the beach, even like a lifeguard stand, which looks like it was turned into a house. And then these little patches of ocean and beach, which would be really cool to layer in your planner. Next up, we have some palm trees. And again, these are on, looks like they're on clear, but for some reason, it's making me think white maybe. Let me grab to confirm. No, these are indeed on clear. They're not on white. I don't know why. I guess because this is so white, the background here. Then you have coordinating boxes and circles, which we know I love. And these feel like a really good thick box, not one that's going to make like bumps in your planner when you turn the page, but one that will likely cover up any lines where I'll normally use a white pen for those. So we have 2 of those sheets. And then look how fun these are. Just like a strip of summer houses. These are so cute. The little car, the trees, the lanterns, lamps, street lamps. And then we have this one with a little bistro. These are going to be so much fun in your planner. And then we have some trees. I like the purple here. It may be hard to see on camera, but these are like a blue-green, or they're green with like some dabs of like more of a teal in there. And then you have the coordinating boxes. And I love that there's 2 pages of these, because this sticker book page is a little bit smaller than what we sometimes see. The opportunity is here to have 2 of them. So there's multiple boxes and circles between the 2 pages. Then we go into the woods a little bit for more of a log cabin, a waterfall, a tree house. Look at that tree house. That one kind of looks like a face. Like, I don't know, I like it. It's fun. And then we are still up in the woods and the mountains. This would be a tree that my nephew would love to climb. We've got a camper up here. And then the coordinating boxes and circles. Next up, we are going to the tiki bar. Who's coming with me? We have a jungle jeep, and we are right in the jungle. There's so much texture too on these tree trunks. I think it's probably hard to see on camera, but I can see it here. Maybe you can see it a little bit more there. Let's see. Oops. We had my autofocus. I feel like I'm not, there we go, a little bit, like right there, you can see it. It's almost like a feathered tree trunk. So let's get back into focus. iPhone 14 problems. Okay, so, and then of course the coordinating boxes. Let's take a look at some of this washi. So what I can see easily, that I don't need to like painstakingly sit here and have you watch me open all of these, are some basics. So we have these basics, which are green, lime green, pink, purple, blue, and orange stripe, which I think are really fun. And I'd love to play with those. So we have those 1, 2, 3, 6 rolls. Let's display them here. Then we have some basic grids, and I like that these are thin. I don't mind thick grid, but I always tend to cut them. So I like that these are thin. Look at these. So first up we have, let's go for the white background. We have 4 with a white background, where it's an orange grid over white. So orange, purple, green, and yellow. And then we have 6 that are just a basic grid with the colored background and the white lines. So the lime, same as the ones we saw here. So we have the green, the green, the lime, the orange, the blue, the purple, and the pink. So a lot of great basic washi. Now we are going to zoom back out because we have the washi with the pattern. So these I want to open and share with you, but that might, there we go. Sometimes you just got to find the spot to open them in. So these look to be the same designs that we just saw in the sticker book. So again, Amber's hand-drawn designs. This one already had a little something for me to pull from. And now, of course, the next challenge is going to be finding the edge of the washi. I feel like when I don't use washi in my planner, it's because I don't want to deal with trying to find the edge of it. Let's grab a sheet of paper so that we can, take a closer look at these. So we have the houses. Is that the line? It is. Which way does it go? Here we go. Just doing like a little strip like that with the tweezers or scissor or knife will help. And what's really cool about this washi is it's very matte. Like, it feels different than a lot of other washi I've seen. It almost feels, and it's sticky, it almost feels more like sticker paper than washi. So we have those houses, which we saw like in a strip of houses in the sticker book. Then we jump to the houses with pools, is what we're going to call them. And then we have the first set, which were the houses on the water, like over the water, the huts and little bungalows. And then we have the houses on like stilts. It's actually so much easier to peel up than I thought they would be. Than washi usually is, I guess. Okay, so those are the 4 sets. Let's take a look. Those are really, really cool. I like them. Now, that is the summer release, technically, right? Let's zoom out. That is the washi, the notepad. There is a secondary notepad. We have summer houses and trees and 20 rolls of washi tape, and code Elise10 will give you a discount. However, there's other items available. So we're going to take a look at seasonal vibes and seasonal houses and trees and rainbow pastel basics. So let me move these aside. We're going to continue, and we are also going to be planning for next week in my planner during this video. So grab a cup of coffee, something, and let's keep going. Now, I wanted to start with the plain rainbow pastel boxes because this one is going to be the most simple. So we have shaded boxes here. Of course, these are on paper so that you can write in them, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 different sizes and 2 pages of each. Then we jump to these, which are really nice for summer. This is more of like a lavender gray, same sizes, just different colors. And then these pretty like peach, pink, and a lavender, or more of a pink lavender. Peach, purple, and pink. Oh my goodness. And then we have some taller boxes in each color. You get 2 pages of those. And the secondary colors as well. Sorry, I like stood up to make sure that we were still focused. Then we have these circles, which I'm really excited to experiment with because it's not a shape I often use in my planner. So I'm excited to play around with these. And then we have the second colors and the third as well. So plenty of boxes and circles in here. And then we even get some bigger circles. Wouldn't these be fun if you were to like draw a little line and make these into balloons when you're celebrating someone's birthday? I think that would be really cool. And these have that same like nicer thickness of paper as we saw in the summer release stickers. Then the hexagons. I love hexagons. And I love that there's 3 different sizes of these as well. And the second color set. And the third color set. I also just got something in my eye somehow, sitting here at my desk. Okay. And then the bigger hexagons. And I'm not going to flip through the others as quickly. This is just because these are basic shapes. So we have the squares, boxes, circles, and hexagons from rainbow and pastel boxes. Up next, let's take a look at the seasonal houses and trees in Amsterdam. These are also made with artwork drawn by Amber. So first up, we are jumping into fall. These are beautiful. I love fall and I'm excited for it, but I'm not ready for it. I need spring to fully get here because we're still dealing with some cold temperatures, and then I need summer to come. Then we'll deal with fall. These are really pretty layering elements. I think it's very unique that Amber has designed her sticker books where you could take these and layer them with boxes, or you could really create your own scenes in your planner. Very neat. Then we have the coordinating boxes and circles and 2 pages of those. Then we jump to winter, and look at these little pieces of snow, patches of snow, which are going to look so neat on your planner, just like a little delicate touch of something. I like the ice skating, the snowman. Very cool. Even the bench with the snow on it. And then we have some of the larger scenes with the snowy night. Really pretty. I also, as someone who doesn't celebrate Christmas, I love that these are not overly Christmas. There is a wreath with a red ribbon, but it's really nice because it's more focused on winter, a lot of times in seasonal sticker books, which we may see in the other seasonal, and that's okay. It's just, winter is just Christmas, and there's so much more to winter than just Christmas. I think even if I celebrated Christmas, maybe I'd feel that way. I don't know, but it's nice to see. And the really pretty boxes here. Then we jump into spring. I love this bridge here. I love these flowers, little flower shop, these little flowers down here. And I think with the variety of sizes too, you could use these in any size or layout of planner, that they could look really neat. I'm excited to experiment with them more because I haven't had anything from Planything in a while. So it's really fun to work with Amber again. Then we jump to summer. Stroopwafels. I love stroopwafels. I like the packaged ones that I can pick up. We have a cheese shop, a canal tour. Very cute. And then we have the nice bright blue sky as opposed to our wintry sky earlier. A little picnic scene happening. Wouldn't this look cool, like on the left side of your planner, like the edge of the planner is here, and then you put this one here? I think that would be really neat. And then the coordinating boxes and circles. And then we have some more house scenes. I feel like these stickers I might need to reserve for when I move because it's just going to be so cool to like do a house themed spread when I'm buying a house. So that is seasonal houses and trees. And then we have seasonal vibes. So first up, of course, is winter. I love these snow patches. I just feel like they're going to look so cool on a white planner. And then the trees, the snowflakes, little snowman as well. And then some fun summery sweaters, mittens. Oh, look at this. This is perfect because, well, we're not there yet, but I love that she put 2024 in here because this is something you can easily use as you are decorating at the end of this year. And then the gifts, cute little Santa Claus. I feel like I need to clarify, having Christmassy things in a sticker book doesn't bother me. It's more of when the entire winter is focused on it. This has other winter things that have nothing to do with Christmas. So I'm glad to see a combination here. And then more boxes that are going to coordinate. Then we jump to spring with these really pretty flowers. I love how delicate these are. And the rainbow and the bees, of course, too. And then we have some bunny spring. I like the little carrot garlands. Very cute. And the little flowers too. And then we are still in spring. These are so cool. These little stone walkways. Very cool. We have maybe a date with cheese bread on a picnic basket, or a picnic basket, on a picnic blanket. Very cool. The detail in here is pretty amazing. And then the coordinating boxes. Then we jump to summer. We're out on a little date with the little heart bubbles up there. And we have the palm trees. Very cool. And 2 pages of those. Then we jump into the pool. Let's dive into the pool. So we have a little ice cream hut. She's swimming. Very pretty. And then the coordinating boxes and circles. Then we go to fall. These leaves are beautiful. I can like hear them crunching, and the little acorns. I like that these acorns are combined because sometimes you get acorns like that, and I feel like I don't usually see that in a sticker book. Like these are a little bit more realistic that way. And we have little maple leaf on the sweater, throwing leaves in the air, pumpkin patch. And again, all of these seasons have these little strips at the bottom of something representative, like the leaves that you could put at the bottom of your planner. And then we have Halloween, cute little spider webs, the ghosts, we've got the witch's shoes, and the coordinating boxes. So those are the 3 previously released sticker books, which I believe are still available if they were sent to me, and code Elise 10 will work on these as well. Okay, let's do some planning. All right, I was just looking at my vertical pages for the month of May, and I think I've used all small shop stickers all month long. I used, the first week was Wrong. The next week was Tiny Kate Plans, I think, on Etsy. This past week was JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop, and then we have Planything, which is fun to be able to kind of do a different shops and smaller shops. So I think we're gonna go for these. I feel like these are really cool and different, and I think these are the ones that I want to play with today. So let's cover up this week, because I feel like this tree is just kind of screaming, put me in the sidebar. And then I decided I would use this yellowish washi tape to kind of match with the tops of the huts. So feeling for the edge, I'm gonna use my tweezer, and I think we're just gonna put this right down here and then tear it off that way. Or do we do a house with a tree next to it? I don't know that I'll have room for all of that. Do we try? May as well try. First sticker is going down. Let's see what we can find room for here. This one sort of curves a little bit. So let's try that. Even if I like do this, and then we can bring, I feel like this is going to need to come in a little bit more over the side, which I'm not entirely opposed to. So let's use my white Uniball Signo, and we'll cover that right there. Okay, now there was a sticker here that's perfect for a sidebar. The sizing is going to fit really nicely. Yeah, now that I've put something down here. And then, oops, I think it would be fun to add a little washi here to the top, just bringing in that color where I can. All right, I like it. Now, Monday, let's bring in, I think we're gonna do a combination of a box and a circle, because I said I want to use more of these circles. So I think that that looks really cute. And then the one thing the sticker book does not have is checklists or bullets. And I grabbed Mojo Jojo Plans because brown boxes and more, because I knew that this would be a good fit. So we're just going to do a checklist sticker right over here. And then also down here, because I'm kind of framing it all out now. So let's bring one in here. I feel like the sticker book is about to fall. Yep, got it. Got it before it fell. Now we have a little bit of space up here. So let's bring in some more of this washi. Getting it down right is sometimes the struggle. And then we'll look for some sort of house or tree up here. So we do have room for a tree. We can also do a house. I kind of want to put a Jeep up there, but I'm not going to. So we also have these little lights, torches, tiki torches. Can't get my words together. Maybe this can go like right over here. And then we can bring in a tree. What if we take this one, because it kind of curves similar to the circle? Do we put it there? Or do we curve it more? I feel like a tree needs to be on something. I talked about this in, what video was I doing? Popsicles. It was my food throwback video where I didn't want to put a popsicle upside down because then it would drip. I feel like a tree needs to have something to rest on. So I want to give that a second to dry, otherwise the white is just going to smudge. So let's give that a sec, take a sip of coffee, and remind you that code Elise10 will give you a discount on your Planything order. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for me. Now let's jump to Tuesday and let's see which boxes maybe we'll bring in. We have the yellow and we have the brown. So what if I do, I'm always hesitant to do like too many boxes early on in the spread because I don't want to run out. There are a lot here. 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do have 7. Okay, I think we're good. We're good on box count. So let's bring this here too. And then let's jump over to Wednesday. So this would be a good spot for me to bring in because now I have a lot of opportunity to play around Wednesday. So I think we're going to do, let's do a hut here. And maybe a tree as well. It's going to be fun to have this in my planner, even though it's spring, because it will remind me that summer is indeed coming. And this can fit nicely over here, but I want to cover up the line. And then I might need to punch, yeah, right there where so let's grab my We Are Memory Keepers punch. I think this is on sale right now. It'll be linked in the description, as will everything I'm using today. Okay, very cute. We need to cut this edge off because I know it's going to get cut off at the end, but like seeing it there is kind of annoying me. So let's cut that. Let's also cut this little extra washi strip. All right, now let's bring in a checklist on Wednesday up top. And then we're going to go back to our boxes and take a box, and let's also bring in circle here. So as I'm putting this over and I'm kind of layering it, you can't see the white line underneath, which is really nice. And we're going to layer this so that we have 2 there. Now, because we did a little bit of a combination layering before, I don't know that we're going to have room for one of these torches, but we can try. No, we will have room. It just adds a little something. All right, I'm excited about this spread. I like it. Now we do need to bring in some more washi because I did it here, here, up here, and I obviously don't have anything on this side yet, but I didn't do it at all on this day. It doesn't have to be on every day, but it's just something that I want to be mindful of. So next up, let's jump to Thursday. Because I put a checklist here, it's not going to go here. I would like to kind of recreate this setup. Once I decide how I'm going to do something on one side, I like to kind of match it on the other. So this time we're actually going to use the same colors because it's going to work. So before I put this box down, let's get this piece of washi in so I know my like sizing, I guess would be the word. And we're going to layer this right over here. Then we want tiki torch. Oops. This is going to hang out over here. We'll grab a tree. Maybe we'll do a bigger tree this time because that's a small tree right there. And Let's see if I can do better this time with covering up, whoops, the circle in the way that I want. If my pen, there we go. My pen wants to work. My pen needs to wake up this morning. It's always weird when I say this morning to you. I feel like because my videos go up at night. Now, it doesn't mean you watch them at night. I'm sure plenty of you watch them in the morning, but it's just one of those things that's funny to me. As that is drying, we're going to grab another checklist sticker, see if I can get it down straight with one hand. There we go. Whoops, not quite there yet. Don't celebrate early. Okay. That's still a little wet just because I put down so much. So I'm just gonna put this to keep it weighed down for a minute. Now, this would be a good spot here for a checklist because I don't want to put a box. We have a box. I don't want to put a decorative scene. We already have that. And that will allow me to bring in a decorative scene on the bottom part of Thursday. So this time, let's do maybe the tiki bar. We can put this over here and we can do like a smaller tree around it and then maybe a strip of washi above it. It's kind of my thought here. So let's put that down. The tree is going to get a little cut off from the punch and we'll just bring in some washi right here as kind of a heading above it. Okay, you can go down now. I don't know if that was much better for me, but it's good enough. Now we need to punch this guy. Having this punch is so beyond helpful for things like this, where I don't want to be limited by the spine of the planner, but, and I can just punch right through. All right, we need a checklist on Friday, so that's going to go down on the bottom, and it will be a nice long weekend, being off of work on Monday. And then now we have an opportunity for boxes. So let's do the same setup that we did with double boxes. And this time we'll do the same colors. So we'll bring this one here and this one here. Now, Saturday, we have a checklist. Over here, I can do another scene. I can really kind of map this out however I want at this point because we've already kind of set the scene. Now, we haven't used one of these jungle jeeps yet. So let's bring in a jungle jeep. Just gonna use my tweezers to peel this. And maybe we even go to the side a little bit to give myself some more room here on the left. And let's see. Would this work here? This is a big tree, but I think it might work. It's gonna layer over that a little bit. I'm gonna leave it because it's green on green, so I'm not that concerned about it. And then I want to do another box and circle combination like I did on Wednesday. So this one is going to go here. We're going to move it over just a touch. This is going to go right here. And then we'll have room for a tiki torch. We are nearing the end of this. One more day to go. It's so rare that I'll plan a spread out of order. I feel like I really stick with being in order. All right, I have one more checklist. We're going to put this in over here. And we're going to do another scene down here. I wonder if I can find the room to just put two houses next to each other instead of a tree next to each house. It's going to be a little tight on space. Let's see. We did a tiki bar, right? Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I did that. I think if we cover up these lines, And I just decide that this whole bottom section now is going to be left, and I don't worry about going across here. We'll be able to get those down. So in the meantime, let's bring in some more function. On Sunday, I'm going to grab, I think, a yellow box up top here. And then let's do green and maybe even a brown circle. We're gonna do kind of like 3 situations right there. I like how that looks. All right, back to this section. So I'm gonna move this over as close as I can. And we're definitely not going to have room for both fully, but this is gonna get cut off. So it's gonna go all the way to the edge. And then to help fill in some of this space up top, we're gonna grab this washi and put it right here. And I think that is a wrap on this spread. I did have a request on YouTube recently to put my pages back in my planner at the end of the video. I used to do that, and then I think I just forgot. So let's pop this in. How much fun is this? This is very different, I feel like, style-wise from what I normally do, but layout-wise, it's pretty much the same because it's functional for me. So let's recap. Summer Houses and Trees and all the washi tape release on Saturday, May 20th, 12 p.m. Eastern. Code Elise10 will give you a discount. We also have 2 notepads releasing. One is here. We have some more washi that I'm grabbing, and you can also pick up Seasonal Vibes, Seasonal Houses and Trees in Amsterdam, and plain rainbow and pastel boxes. That's a wrap. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you are shopping, remember code Elise10, and my affiliate link is in the description. I appreciate you using it. Thanks again, and I will see you soon.